late offensive rebounding, particularly Khalifa's putback and Uzo's. I mean, how big was that?
All right. We didn't start offensive rebounding tonight. It's been a staple of ours for a long time. I'm really especially proud of Khalifa. First of all, he's a tremendous young man. I mean, high level young man. Speaks 5 different languages fluently, extremely intelligent human being, high character kid, as all our kids are. I don't think you could have the sustained success we've had over the years unless you have high character kids, because character matters. You have to have really, really good kids. But we didn't have him in June, July, August, September, most of October. And then he missed another 2 weeks. So he's finally getting healthy. He just haven't had him. And he and JoJo, last year we had JoJo Tugler and Javier Francis. And, that was a very underrated strength of ours, is having 2 5s that both were high-level players. And as Khalifa improves, he gives us the ability to not have any drop-off when JoJo comes off the floor. So I thought our 2 5s tonight played their role, did their job especially well. I thought we did a good job defensively on them as a whole. The Debanza kid is special. You're not going to stop him. I mean, that question should never be asked of any coach. How do you stop him? I don't know how. We just made him earn the shots he got, and he made some tough ones. But I thought we did an awesome job on Saunders. I thought we did an awesome job on Wright. He got some. But the thing I was concerned about for them was would we be able to get to the free throw line? And so that was that was tough. But BYU's not an easy team to play against, especially in this building. They've got something special here. Unbelievable student group. It's our second time playing them here, and our students, the crowd, is one of the best home court advantages I think in the country. We play a lot of places. This is as tough as it comes, which is why I'm really proud of our group. We've always been able to stay true to our culture and how we do things on the road. I think that's a byproduct of how we practice and prepare, maturity. Our two freshmen stood up when we needed them to, but these 2 guys here, they were on a team that had a chance to win it all last year, and when they decided both to come back, I knew that they would give us a good chance. But just really proud of both these guys. All our kids graduate. It starts there. They're all going to be college graduates, except the ones that will go to the NBA early, and they're all high character kids, and that's why my job is easy, because I don't have to deal with any discipline problems, and that's a blessing. In this day and age, it's a blessing to have high character kids.
Kelvin, at about the 6-minute mark at the end, it got tight ball game. Kingston goes on that run where I think 7 out of 9. I mean, we've talked about his moments this year, but to have a freshman in a big atmosphere like this, what does that say about how he continues to develop?
Well, when I told him, I said, Kingston, you noticed that you noticed how wide open you are from the three tonight? Have you noticed that? He said, yeah. I said, well, that's not an accident, son. They're not guarding you. So you can either take the shots they want you to take, or you take the shots that we want you to take. And if you want to win, get the ball to the paint. If you get it on the rim, we got a good chance. If you make it, fine. If not, we got a good chance to rebound it. Then we'll kick it back out and we'll start another possession. But he stopped shooting threes, and we focused on getting downhill. Our spacing was really good tonight. Our execution was really good, but also our shot selection. To win on the road, you've got to play with high basketball IQ. You've got to understand the importance of discipline and get the ball to the right people at the right time in the right spots. And we always fall back on that. We've won some. We got some tough road games left. But our first road game was Auburn back in, when was that, November? Yeah, that was our first kind of road test. And that helped us grow up a little bit early. And then, everybody's got a tough home court advantage in this league. BYU, outstanding players, outstanding coaching staff, outstanding home court advantage. So it's a good win for us.
We'll go in the back left.
You guys obviously got quite a few team fouls early in the second half. What did you do to try and adjust defensively to minimize BYU getting to the line after that point?
Well, we had. I don't want to tell you what our plan was with any of their kids specifically, but I will say that one of the things BYU does really good when we watch them on film is they get you so spread out. So I think one of the things that helped us is we stood our ground. We stayed loaded to the ball. And if you stay loaded to the ball on drives, we'll build a wall. Now, they made some threes early in the half, but those are the shots we were willing to give them. We didn't want Saunders getting to the rim. We didn't want him getting to the free throw line. We loaded and took away his driving lanes pretty good. And if you get to your spot early, then you're being proactive. If you get to your spot late, now you're going to be reactive, and that's where the fouls come. So I think our being proactive and getting to our spots early and then reacting on the ball when it was thrown out and just contest as hard as we can. But at some point, I knew that Coach Young was going to stop and give the ball to Devanza. And it's tough to guard that because he scores, his efficiency is, how many points he scored tonight? Yeah. And he only took 14 shots to get him. That's high level. But he's going to be doing that with Kenny and Charles and Ernie and Shaq commenting on him here pretty soon. And he'll probably be doing the same thing. So no shame giving up 28 to that kid. He's special.
We'll take questions for student athletes now if you got them. Got a couple time for a little more. Joseph, go ahead.
Emanuel, Milos, you heard Coach say about you still have some tough games on the road, but to get this one, first one out of the way, and an important one, what is that? I'm saying, where you guys are at, how do you feel like where you're at right now?
Good, Milos.
Yeah, no, this is a big win, especially on the road. We got who we got us on the road? We got Iowa State on the road,
Utah,
Kansas.
No, don't buy into that question. We got Utah.
Yeah, Utah.
It's the only one that matters.
Yes, sir. But yeah, no, we got a tough schedule ahead of us.
Yeah, like you said, we got Utah. That's the toughest one we're gonna have. We're just trying to focus on getting better. This is a good win, but we're gonna watch more film, see what we can do better, and carry that on to the next game and the game after that, and But it's a good feeling knowing that I can, feel us getting better.
Chris?
Milos, what was the key to the defense on Saunders? What were you guys able to
Be
do?
careful.
Yeah, right, jeez. I mean, he's a great shooter. I think for me, I was just trying to make sure he tried to put it on the ground, and then try to contain him and stay in front. And my guys were loaded behind me, so it kind of helped me out a lot.
One more to go. You want to go, Joe?
Emanuel, on the offensive rebounds, you had one in that stretch, Khalifa had one, I forgot who the other two were, but coming off of, a couple weeks ago when you were in Lubbock and maybe they weren't there, what's been the big emphasis or change that you guys are, what you did tonight?
Going. It's not rocket science. I just got to do a better job of getting my nose in there and, doing the dirty work that I'm used to doing, and just being focused on, playing, Cougar basketball. It's nothing new. This is how we play. That's how we've been playing since Coach has been here. So, just getting back to, our roots, crashing the glass, because that's what wins games. And I think that's what won us the game today was our rebounding in the second half, especially Khalifa. Khalifa came in there. He was doing work. So, and that really helped us down the stretch.